You know what? We do not take an issue. I mean, that's one of the subjects we do not tackle. We do not ever tackle the death penalty, gun control, nor abortion issues.
When you take into effect the death penalty situation, if the death penalty, abolishing the death penalty is signed, this changes the whole outlook of things. Because if you sentence somebody to life in prison, he comes up, after 20 years, he is actually able to come up for parole. Now, the highest court in the land, the United States Supreme Court, just ruled that parole is a privilege. It is not a right. So you're going to compound this problem. You're going to keep compounding the problem. Every time this person comes up for parole, that family who has lost a loved one has to revisit and revisit and revisit and open that wound again and again and again. When is it enough? When is it enough for them? Because you'll never get back what they have lost. Now, do I think that a person should be put, locked away in prison for the rest of their natural life? I'm not a judge. I'm not a state's attorney. That's for people outside of my pay grade to make that decision. But, I stand by the ruling of the land and what the laws are. And if it changes, we have to change it with it. And if we cannot change with it, we're going to have a serious, serious problem on our hands. And we have to do everything we can to make sure that these victims do not have to revisit this every time, especially the families. It is just so wrong. Have you ever been to a parole hearing? Anybody? They bring up the facts of the case, how they were killed, how many times they were stabbed, how many times they were shot, repeatedly raped, repeatedly strangled. If you lost somebody very close to you, is that something you want to hear every year, after year, after year, when you finally thought you put it behind you? My question is, my answer to this, sir, is, the question was brought about death penalty, and Dora's made it very plain that she does not take a position with that. She is here to help the survivors. I don't believe that people. The point is, like I said, sir, the Supreme Court has made the decision that parole is a privilege, it's not a right. So I'm saying if you are sentenced to life in prison, that is what you do. You don't come out for parole.